How do you say like this, like that over there in Tagalog? Well, stick around and find out. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. Can you believe it? We're already in part 12 of our continuing lesson on the Tagalog demonstrative pronouns or panghalip pamatlig. So, tara, simulan na natin. Let's begin. You should know by now that there are 6 categories of demonstrative pronouns in Tagalog. This time, we're covering the 6th and final category, the illustrative demonstrative pronouns, featuring the pronouns ganito, ganiyan, and ganoon. Illustrative demonstrative pronouns are used to illustrate or show something or how things are done. Ganito, ganiyan, ganoon. Like this, like that over there. If this set of demonstrative pronouns sound familiar, well, it's because they are. Etymologically, the illustrative demonstrative pronouns are the combinations of the words gaya, meaning like or similar, and the indirect demonstrative pronouns nito, niyan, and noon. Like this, like that over there. Combining gaya with the indirect demonstrative pronouns produce the illustrative demonstrative pronouns. Ganito, ganiyan, ganoon. Like this, like that over there. But they can also mean this is how, that is how, that over there is how, and in this manner, in that manner over there. To show the qualities of illustrative demonstrative pronouns, let's compare them with the direct and indirect demonstrative pronouns which we have learned previously. Watch carefully. Ito ay mansanas. This is an apple. Gusto ko ang mansanas. I want the apple. Gusto ko ito. I want this. This one. This particular apple and no other apple. Gusto ko ng mansanas. I want an apple. Gusto ko nito. I want something like this. I want an apple like this. Not this particular apple, but an apple similar to this. We have done these examples previously, but let's examine these sentences again. The direct demonstrative pronoun ito substitutes for the noun ang mansanas, the apple, the specific apple, not any other apple, but the particular apple mentioned. The indirect demonstrative pronoun nito substitute for the noun ng mansanas, an apple, not a specific apple, but any apple. Got it? Let's move on to the next sentence. Gusto ko ng ganito. I want something like this. I want an apple like this one or similar to this one. Not this particular apple, but an apple similar to this one. Wait, ganito sounds the same with nito. How come? What's going on? Ganito iyon. It's like this. Let me explain. First off, you'll see that ganito is combined with the indirect marker nang, which we use for common nouns. Why? Because in this case, ganito is functioning like a common noun and nang is the case marker for common nouns. It is substituting for the common noun mansanas. Second, both nito and ganito are referring to and are substituting for that non-specific object, ng mansanas. But the difference is that nito is pointing to an apple, while ganito is illustrating an apple. Confused? Don't be. It'll become clearer in our next examples. But before that, please be sure that you're subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'll be updated of new videos. Alright, moving on. As I mentioned earlier, illustrative demonstrative pronouns are used to illustrate or show something or how some things are done. We can break this down into two sub-uses. Number one, to illustrate how to do something, and number two, to illustrate an action. I will be using some simple sample sentences to illustrate these uses. Let's begin with the first use, to illustrate how to do something. We will be using the demonstrative pronoun plus verb plus object pattern. Here goes. Ganito magluto ng adobo. This is how to cook adobo. Ganiyan magluto ng adobo. That is how to cook adobo. Ganoon magluto ng adobo. That over there is how to cook adobo. As you can see from the examples, the illustrative demonstrative pronouns ganito, ganiyan, and ganoon are used to illustrate how something is done. In this case, how to cook adobo. Moving on. Ganito gumawa ng bangkang papel. This is how to make a paper boat. Ganiyan gumawa ng bangkang papel. That is how to make a paper boat. Ganoon gumawa ng bangkang papel. That over there is how to make a paper boat. Let me just point out that ganoon, like in any other categories of demonstrative pronouns, do not just refer to subjects away from the speaker and the listener, but also for subjects, ideas, or concepts which are out of sight from both the speaker and the listener. Got it? Moving on. Ganito mag-ayos ng kotse. This is how to fix a car. Ganiyan mag-ayos ng kotse. That is how to fix a car. Ganoon mag-ayos ng kotse. That over there is how to fix a car. Ganito magtali ng korbata. This is how to tie a necktie. Ganiyan magtali ng korbata. That is how to tie a necktie. Ganoon magtali ng korbata. That over there is how to tie a necktie. Ganito mag-alaga ng aso. This is how to take care of a dog. Ganiyan mag-alaga ng aso. That is how to take care of a dog. Ganoon mag-alaga ng aso. That over there is how to take care of a dog. Ayos ba? So far, so good. Now, let's insert a subject into our pattern. Here are some simple sample sentences. Ganito ako magluto ng adobo. This is how I cook adobo. Ganiyan ka magluto ng adobo. That is how you cook adobo. Ganoon siya magluto ng adobo. That over there is how he or she cooks adobo. Ganito kami namuhay dito sa probinsya. This is how we lived here in the province. Ganiyan sila namumuhay sa probinsya. That is how they live in the province. Ganoon tayo mamumuhay doon sa probinsya. That over there is how we will live over there in the province. Ganito si Ed magturo sa eskwelahan. This is how Ed teaches at school. Ganiyan si June magsaya sa Europa. That is how June enjoys in Europe. Ganoon sina Marie at Ariana magbiruan sa bahay nila. That over there is how Marie and Ariana joke around at their house. Now, let's use the illustrative demonstrative pronouns in response to questions. Here goes. Paano ba magluto ng adobo? How to cook adobo? Ganito magluto ng adobo. This is how to cook adobo. Paano ka ba magluto ng adobo? How do you cook adobo? Ganito ako magluto ng adobo. This is how I cook adobo. Paano ba tumugtog ng gitara? How to play the guitar? Ganito tumugtog ng gitara. This is how to play the guitar. Paano ka ba tumugtog ng gitara? How do you play the guitar? Ganito ako tumugtog ng gitara. This is how I play the guitar. Ganito ba magbukas ng computer? Is this the way to turn on a computer? Oo, ganiyan magbukas ng computer. Yes, that is the way to turn on a computer. Hindi ganiyan magbukas ng computer. No, that is not the way to turn on a computer. Ganoon ba maglinis ng sapatos? Is that over there how to clean shoes? Oo, ganoon maglinis ng sapatos. Yes, that over there is how to clean shoes. Hindi ganoon maglinis ng sapatos. No, that over there is not how to clean shoes. Kumusta? I hope you're getting a sense of how to use the illustrative demonstrative pronouns. And if you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure to click on the like button because that's gonna help this channel a lot. Alright? So, moving on. Next, let's talk about its second use, to illustrate an action. We will be using the demonstrative pronoun plus action plus subject pattern. Let's take a look at these simple sample sentences. Ganito ang gusto ko. This is what I like. Or, I like something like this. Ganiyan ang gusto ko. That is what I like. Or, I like something like that. Ganoon ang gusto ko. That over there is what I like. Or, I like something like that over there. Ganito ang gagawin mo. This is what you will do. Or, you will do something like this. Ganiyan ang gagawin mo. That is what you will do. Or, you will do something like that. Ganoon ang gagawin mo. That over there is what you will do. Or, you will do something like that over there. Ganito ang sasabihin natin. This is what we will say. Or, we will say something like this. Ganiyan ang isusulat namin. That is what we will write. Or, we will write something like that. Ganoon ang babasahin nila. That over there is what they will read. Or, they will read something like that over there. There you have it. These are just some simple sample sentences that I hope can get you started in practicing Tagalog. More importantly, we have just completed our chapter on the Tagalog demonstrative pronouns. I will do one more video to review this chapter, and that's going to happen in the next video. I hope you catch that. I will be seeing you soon. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.